Welcome, welcome. What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing today? I think we might actually finish our final preparation today. Working night shift is killing me physically, but doing wonders for you mentally since no one is there to bother you. I relate to that immensely. I have the same experience. When I work during the days, I'm busy. I come home like mentally tired. When I work nights, I come home like physically drained, but life is way easier. So it's definitely a trade-off. But the sleep is definitely irregular. It's hard to get used to, so I hear you all the way, man. Yeah, right? Exactly. 90% of things would be best just left unsaid. For sure. Alrighty, let's get a notification out and let everybody know that we're here. And then we're gonna finish Julian's force today. I think that's the goal. We're going all the way, fellas. I think this is going to be the easiest one yet. I think his force is definitely going to be the easiest because I have a lot more in the form of resources for this team than I did with the other ones. So. All right, let's get our state loaded up here. Welcome in, everybody. Bradley, how you doing? Mars. Puggo. How are we? Storms, welcome in. Gia, welcome in. Alrighty. So, we left off last stream. We beat Taros with Median. Stream before that, we beat it with Symbios. Now we got Julian, and I did a little bit of crafting and preparation off stream just to kind of smooth out the process. So let's just do a quick check here before we get rolling. We have level 8 promoted. This is non-promoted, by the way, Don Hort. He's my lowest character. Alright, Sam. Rest easy, man. I know what it's like to have to work those nights, man, so get some good sleep. Wake up refreshed and do it all over again, you know? The dream. You're living the dream right now. Don's not even in my force, just so you're aware. He's level 14, not promoted. Like, he's not even gonna... We're not even gonna show his face. I have to swap out to my A team, and then we'll check. This is my B team. I was just like doing a little bit of stuff with. I think that's my A team. So we have... Alright, so here's my levels. Julian, 8 promoted. Gracia, 7 promoted. Bridget, 9. Isabella, 5. 1000 is level 12. Look at his attack. He has 126 attack. That's just silly. I think I'm going to leave Cyclops benched. I'm not worried about the dragons, honestly. I just don't care. Like, I understand why he's good. The ability to cap. I get the utility there. I just don't feel like investing in him where he's at. Like, that would be like a whole nother task at this point. And that would also require me to take somebody else out that I really like. And I just like these characters more. Even though it might not be the most optimal, I just don't want to have to take any of these guys out. Like, these are the people that I like. So it's Spirial at 7, Proton at 6, Honesty 9. Taisho is 6, Primula is 8, Marky is 10. So you can get 3,000. I understand, like, I get it. I'm not disagreeing that that's probably, like, the most effective, like, optimal way to do it. It's just not the way that I want to do it for, like, personal preference, like, as far as who I like. I'm, like, very well aware that I'm doing, like, the suboptimal thing here. So, and I'm okay with it, is the way I guess I should put it. Yo, Magnus, what's up, man? So, other than that, like, I'm gonna just check equipment real quick. I'm gonna be swapping to the blade when it matters as far as MP session. So I think, like, the 3 MP is kind of gonna be... It's not gonna be all that relevant, I guess, for this. Because I'm not going to have the skills anyway. I'm going to always keep the blade on when I get to the final level. I got magic rings. I got tiaras, wands, magic rings. I think the biggest difference between this team and the other team is I'm going to have 3 casters that have 4 MP regen. So that's gonna make this way easier. Like, I just think overall this team is gonna dominate compared to the other 2. I don't know what I should do with this, by the way. Should I give that to... I feel like I should give that to Primula, maybe? I don't really know who else would benefit the most from casting that. It doesn't already have it. Probably Primula. She has too much. I guess I don't need that white ring on her anymore. Or it's probably better than the Wendigo wand. Maybe I'll just trade it for the Wendigo wand, because one is better than the other. Do I need to say it today? I think I know where you're going with this, Beastie. Alright, I'm going to get rid of the... Alright, yeah, I already got rid of the Wendigo wand. Let's get rid of that. Let's double check everything else. She has all 3 weapon types and an arc halberd. I have a white ring I can put on if I need more defense. I think I'm set, guys. I think I'm set. What's the opposite of later? Now? Right? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Is this KOTOR? Tomorrow night, Hefe. Which animal hibernates in the winter? A bear. A bear hibernates in the winter, so he doesn't have to bear the Arctic blast. I see where you're going with this. How you doing, Pony? How are you, man? That's a very common autocorrect. Don't sweat it. He doesn't have an accessory? Did I miss that? Oh, you know what? I didn't. I meant to give him... Wait, what was I going to give him? I was going to give him an attack ring or something. For a power ring. I forgot to do that. Let me hit that real quick. I forgot to give him a power ring. Or I can't remember what I was going to give him. A power ring or a master ring? One or the other. I want to have him have decent balance between offense and defense, I think. Critical. Yeah, I'm going to give him the ninja helmet. Because it's defense and critical. Yeah, where was the... I think I have a Masamune in here. I should give him 2, right? Maybe I don't. Maybe it's on my scenario 2, guys. These are all cursed. Honestly, it's not going to matter because he's not melee attacking when I get the Taros. He's going to be throwing shurikens. Who'd you give the jalapeno to for the movement speed? I gave it to Spirial, I believe. Let me check. Movement. Yeah, I gave it to Spirial. So I have, because she has the weakest like ranged kit. She has all 3 melee weapons. I want her to be able to get on top of targets. That was my thought process. Like, she needs melee movement more than anybody. And then I have running rings on a few. I have like a running ring on Gracia right now just so I can get him out of trouble if I need to. More or less. Alright, so I should be able to rush this first floor pretty easy. Look at Thousands attack, by the way. Watch how insane this is. $98 damage on his worst special attack. Yeah, I left the Masamune, I think, on my scenario 2 ninja, so I'll end up just crafting another one when I'm done. So, yo, thanks for the donut, Mr. Danza. If you guys are into MOBA style games or specifically Marvel Rivals, Pony Danza's been streaming it all day. Sidewinder. I think her wing is level 3, but her spear might only be level 2. Hey, Taco, good morning. Alright, so none of these, like these first 2 floors don't really have any benefit as far as XP goes. So we're not going to fight the first 2 floors. And then the 3rd floor I could probably skip over just for the sake of not getting poisoned. Although I do have a lot of ways to cure poison with this team. I think, what is it? I thought I had... Oh, wait. She has antidotes. I thought somebody else did. Maybe I was thinking of my B team. Still not worth the hassle. Yeah, I would agree. It's just not worth the hassle. Like, I don't want to be poisoned. It's, like, so annoying. Got a dip. Respect to the retros. Hey, thanks for popping in, man. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Yo, what's up, man? Welcome in from work. Hopefully work's easy for you. I gotta work tomorrow, and I gotta work Thursday all day. Some nice long 12-hour shifts. But then I get the weekend off, so that'll be nice. Benefits of working 12s. Work less days. Downside of working 12s. The days you do work are just completely lost. Really need to play this. Does it have the Game Plus option like Golden Sun? I think you can do a new Game Plus, right? Session? Isn't that what you're doing? Yeah, you can do a new Game Plus. I've never like gotten all the way through it to be able to do one, but I'm pretty certain that that was brought up. Okay. Primula, what do you have here? Oh, look what we just gave her. Proserpina, level 2. Let's do it. Let me save state since I actually haven't cast this in a while, just in case it bugs out again. I don't think it will, but... You can, yes, you can only do New Game Plus on Scenario 3. Because all 3 scenarios lead to the same, like, endpoint. So there would be no point in New Game Plus for, like, the whole thing. 100 damage. That is insanely powerful. Let me check her weapon level, by the way, just to confirm what I was saying. Yeah, she's only level 2 on the spear. And I think she's maxed on her wing, but let me confirm. Yes. Alright, so I just need to use the spear for a little bit here. See if I can grab that final level. You're racing me to the finish? You did them in opposite order, right, Session? You did, like, Julian's Force first. And then you did, Median. Like, you did them in reverse. Alright, we're gonna rush through this floor again. I don't want to deal with poison worms. Oh, you still have Median left. Okay. Does she have anything? Oh yeah, she has freeze 4. She'll probably get good XP off of this.
「
Yeah, still getting 12 XP. I like that. And she basically gets all her MP back, which is insane. You're pushing Arthur to 30? Dude, you're crazy. That's commitment right there. Arthur at level 30 is going to be insane. Like, his stats, he's going to have like 150 health or something. Equip Spirial with the halberd for the special. I think I'll probably give her the halberd, like, steady once I get to the end. I don't know what her... So she's already level... Is she already level 3 in every weapon, though? Or only with halberd? I think I'm just trying to level up the rapier. Yeah, she's only level 2 with the rapier. It's more just about, like, trying to level... the ones that I don't have right now. I think she's best with a halberd. Like, is that the one she comes with level 3 already? Probably. I want to try to get her mace and her other stuff leveled. I don't know if I'll necessarily need it that much, but in a pinch, if I have like the weapon advantage and I have the rapier ready to go, I guess it could be useful in the final battle. Alright, now this floor I can start clearing enemies because it's going to be worth my while for like XP and everything. No need to rush. Whoops. I could hit him with a freeze 4. It's not gonna hurt me. Yeah, I'm gonna have the huge advantage on Taros. I think if I'm able to cast attack on Spirial and 1000 like together, I'm gonna do wild damage. This is gonna be insane. $116 damage. He's such a savage. There we go. I got the sword advantage on this guy too. Ooh, and I get 2 HP recovery out of that. I think Julian has more HP and defense than Median had at the same level. He has 83 defense and 100 health, and I think Median was also around level 8. And he had less. I'll just blast him. I feel your pain, Randy.
Fire it up.
Look at Gracie in his like Elvis suit. Like, what is that? He's got, I don't know if that's like, is that supposed to be like a fire suit? He's got like flames all over him. He's like Evil Knievel or something. I remember one stream where you were fighting tacos from Shining Force 2. Wait, what were those? I was fighting tacos? I'm trying to think of what enemy that would be. Oh, Taros. Your thing auto-corrected the tacos. I was like, was there an enemy that looked like a taco? Like, what am I missing here? I was so confused. Makes you think of Fire, Hishiro, and Demon Slayer. Damn, she hits hard. Yeah, this team has more levels, more utility, more MP regeneration, like everything, than the Scenario 2 team. So I'm not anticipating having too much trouble. I think the highest level is still on Symbiosis' team. I have like a couple like level 17s or something on his team. But the highest level in this force is 1000 at level 12. But I haven't even gotten to the bottom yet, so I'm expecting everybody to still get like 2 to 3 levels by the time I get to the bottom. In Shining Force 2, the hero has to use the Achilles sword. Yeah, dude, you know how long it took me to figure that out, like, as a kid? I remember trying to fight Taros without the sword and, like, not knowing what to do and how to get it. And then I couldn't figure out how to use the damn wooden plank. That was annoying as hell. Like, there were so many things I just didn't know back then. I anticipate having all the trouble getting out of bed to go exercise. Is it one of those mornings, babe? I have to say, one of the advantages of having to take my kids to school is that it forces me to get out of bed at a reasonable time. Because I could otherwise not move for a long time. My kids kind of forced me to have to get up and start my day. Yeah, Andy, that took me so long to figure out as a kid, man. The damn wooden plank. And then even when I figured out where it was supposed to go, I didn't know, like, how to use it. Like, I remember just trying to click on the damn tree and it wasn't working. You fell asleep during last night's stream, and I'm sorry. And for that, I'm sorry. Dude, you don't owe me. You don't owe me your time, man. We love having you in the stream, but like, if you need to sleep, then sleep. Like, you can't be putting like unnecessary stress on your body to stay up and watch a stream. If you're tired, it's time to go to bed. Sit on his face. Not a bad way to die. You didn't take a nap. The nap took you. Yes. Sometimes it's just like that, man. Sometimes it's just like that. This is actually a very MP efficient spell for how much damage it does. It's like using a freeze 4. HP 2. Demon Circle. Oh, that's a special for the Shuriken. Alright, so his Shuriken just leveled up. I think I have, I got Demon King level 2. We definitely got Demon King level 2. That's cool. Do I have all the best weapons? I have almost all the best weapons. There's like a couple more that I could craft, I believe. But I have most of them. I could craft a better one for Jubei. He has like a basic... He has like the basic katana on right now. Did we ever see that summon? Yeah, it's the ice. It's the ice lady. The like. It's this one here. Oh wait, I can't reach. I was gonna cast it, but I can't reach this turn. I could do this instead. Ice lady, yes. If I get a chance to cast it, I will. I have 2 characters that actually have it now. Level 9. He can't reach anything. Here you go. Let me cast it here. Save state again, just so we don't lose any progress today. This is the one. He has a graduation cap. Yeah, he's Pendolph. He's like Professor. He's Professor Penguin now. 124 damage. I think it's like my most powerful summon. Yeah, look, Fate. He has a graduation cap. He's a professor. Pendolph the professor. And he gets to summon the other penguins. So his spells are Penko and Pen. Alright, cleaned him up pretty good. Pen was our first, but now he has competition. Yeah. I'd like to get Gracia and Julian some more levels because they're the ones that, if they die, I lose, so prefer not to have any issues there. I want to be able to park Julian up next to the boss again, too. Slightly, yeah, slightly logical Fate. Slightly. Yeah, I've been hitting them along the way. I've done it twice so far, Storms. I have been thinking about it. I'm more worried about like the performance of the game more usually than like actually dying. It's been running really well since I started overclocking and fixed some of the BIOS. But I still get like these tiny little stutters every once in a while. So like I don't want to risk it, you know. Can we summon Pen? Yes, we can. He just doesn't have like real good movement speed, so I just probably need like a couple turns to get him out there. Spirial's turning into an absolute goddess as well. They can be pen pals, really, Fate, really, dude, really. So you're saying Pen and Penko can be pen pals, and Professor Pendolph can proofread their letters? Okay. $118 HP. Just an absolute lord of a dragon. Alright, I should be able to save that guy for Pen so we can show off his summon. Fate, thanks for the heart. Should be his next turn. He should be able to finish this Hellhound off with one. Bridget. Let's go with the staff attack. It's quicker. Quick and easy. Look, you see that little stutter I got? I'm pretty sure if I hadn't been overclocking, like, that would have been a freeze before. This emulator is so unpredictable. Alright, I gotta save that guy for Professor. Here we go. We're gonna summon Pen. Bonk. Oh, you just got like the full service. You just got a level out of it too. Look at the aura farming penguin. Pen brought a flamethrower to a fist fight. Yes. Speaking of bringing flamethrowers and stuff. Oh. He's going with the ass blaster instead. Utterly destroyed. You know, how'd the dragon die? Oh, you know, another dragon sat on his head. What a way to go, yes. Oh, I completely forgot this guy was over here. Bridget's just soloing with him. So even though we determined that Duntaris is better than Campbell, at least we don't have to worry about either of them being better than Don Hort. Don Hort's a bum. Or Pen. Yep. She gonna do the Euro step? See that? She just did like a little Euro step on the way in. Bonk him over the head with the staff. This is why we use the rapier, because who does not want to see that attack every time? Dude, everything about this game is fun, Fate. Alright, ready? Here comes the Palpatine blast. Don Hort could actually be better than Campbell. We'll never know. How does 3 hold up to 1 and 2? It's a better overall game. Even if you don't like the graphics, you don't like the look of it, like the 3D look is a big adjustment. It's a better overall game, like from mechanics, weapons, story. It's just a fuller experience in like every way. And the fact that it's 3 scenarios, it's like 180 hours or more of gameplay if you play all of it. Yeah, I would agree with that statement. It takes a while to get used to the 3D look, like when you played. For me, like I played the original Shining Force games so many times. Like I probably beat Shining Force 1 10 times, Shining Force 2 like 20 times. So it's definitely a hard adjustment to make. Does it still have the class advancement system? Yes, and it even expands on that. So there's multiple multiple promotion levels instead of just one time. So certain characters can get a second promotion, or like, I mean, really all of them. But you have to play all 3 scenarios like deep into the game to get there. So like, you're not gonna get second promotions or like anything like that until you're like well over 100 hours in. But the story is massive. I mean, the worst thing about the game is the fact that it's on Sega Saturn and it's just hard to find it. Like, you need the translation projects for the other scenarios. Like, that's like the only downside is like accessibility. Yeah, if you want to try to find it, jump in my Discord and look at my Shining Force channel. Easy way to figure out a setup. Alright, now we can finish this Griffin. 80 damage, non-special. $120 HP. Yo, what's up, Dre? Alright, so that's floor number 5. We're heading on to floor number 6. Let's hit a save state before floor number 6. These floors actually go faster because they spread all your units out. It makes it so you can get to all the enemies a lot quicker. I'm gonna switch to her wing for this because it gives me more defense, more attack overall. We're starting to get to the floors where like enemies actually do damage. That was kind of weak. It was better than nothing, though. She does 93 with a spark. Her sparks hit so hard. You thought about summoning a penguin, and I thank you for that. I did think about it. Are these guys weak to any particular weapon? I don't think so. Let me check my hammers. My hammer. She's level 2 with that. I'm gonna stick with the rapier because I think I might be able to get the rapier to level 3 by the time I get to the end. Just gonna delete this guy. Thunder Breath.
Suck brick, kid!
That would have been funny if I accidentally double tapped that. Her spark is from the weapon. Yeah, it's from the wand. So you were right about that, Britt. You have to equip the wand to get it. I honestly would not want to play her without having spark. Like, the spark is insanely powerful on her. Most weapon base get level 2. Don't you have to, isn't it based on their weapon level? So, like, if she was only wand level 1 or whatever, I think she would only have spark 2. But I think because she has wand level 3, she gets the higher version. Oh, look at this guy. Blaze level 4. You know what I'm going to have that I didn't have before? I might be able to cast slow on Taros. Because I was able to debuff him with other stuff. Holden, what's up, man? This looks like Mega Man Battle Network. Are you talking about the map? This is Sega Saturn, so maybe similar graphics. This is like a 97, 98 Sega Saturn game, so it probably looks... There probably is a bit of that Mega Man feel to it, like that time period. Exploring Hawaii. What's up, man? Mega Man was mentioned. Yo, where'd you come from? It's like TikTok knows, man. They're like, hey, we're about to talk to somebody about Mega Man. Let's bring in the authority on all things Mega Man. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, guys, Zados is the authority on all things Mega Man. If you don't know, now you know. Zados is in the elite category for Mega Man speedrunning. got that suck.
Oh no! We suck again!
Man, it's gonna be so nice having all this extra MP. I feel like I can just cast whatever I want without even thinking about it right now. You're trying to get people together for Kid Icarus Uprising online matches? Man, there's a title I haven't heard in a while. I need to get Julian some kills. I feel like he's been the most neglected character in this run so far. Damn, what a savage. It's the best game on the 3DS. I watched somebody stream that not too long ago. It was you? Okay, I was gonna say, I couldn't remember. I didn't want to say it because I couldn't be certain. There might have been somebody else as well. I feel like I saw somebody else playing it. I watch a lot of streams, things start to blend together after a while. And a lot of times, like, I watch a lot of streams where I'm not really, like, able to chat. Or sometimes I'm just listening to them as well. So, there'll be times when I'm in a stream and I'm just kind of, like, super quiet. I'm gonna find this person? Yeah. I think because I play a lot of retro games and things, the algos tend to feed me other people who play similar. Earth Dragon. Honesty? This is my second highest level. I think it just has to do with her movement speed. She's just all over the map, always able to attack. I want to try to finish that other guy first before I move on. I want to waste the XP off of this guy. Level 8. Skip, what's going on, man? Ah, Little Blaze 4. Proden's a weird character. Like, he has such a simplified kit compared to everybody else. And not a whole lot of movement. I think he would have, like, greatly benefited from having a running ring. Just, like, similar to Spirial. He doesn't have, like, the extra range like the ninjas with the shuriken. And he doesn't have, like, a long range cast. So he kind of has... mobility issues, I think. This guy's dead. Running errands for lunch? Yeah, I woke up, took my kids to school, and filled my pickup up with a whole bunch of junk that I had like in my yard that I've accumulated over the last few months. Took it all to the local dump. That was my morning. Just another random thing I had to get done. Yeah, it doesn't hit very hard. Yeah, that's the issue. Like if you want the axe that actually hits hard now, you lose the range, which was kind of annoying. I was hoping to have like an Ori craftable axe that still had the long range. That's why I'm like, I just elected to almost not even craft it. Because, like, there's no point in using an axe for the range when I can just use a Blaze 4 at the same range. And then if I use it from long range, it's going to do, like, no damage. The Blaze 4 hits really hard. It's just a little bit more difficult than other characters to get him close enough for one. With his, I guess it's his 5 movement that really hinders him. Yo, what's up, Mikey? How you doing? Dragon Man! Trapdoor, the Burninator. Level 15. I gave him so much power wine. Like almost every single power wine that I came across went to him. Damn. I didn't think that was gonna one-shot. Gracia 11. Yeah, so I finished the planet Manan last night on the KOTOR stream. That was kind of cool. I think I have like one more planet to go, maybe. Feeling pretty good about Julian having 104 HP. When the office calls me before noon, don't they know I'm in bed? If I could tell you the amount of times I've been called by my work, like when I get done at 7 a.m. and somebody's calling me at like 10:30, it's like, come on, dude, you could have just looked at the schedule, man. Like, you could have known that I've been asleep for like 3 hours. there's the helical spin again. Fancy footwork. I've noticed that, like, after level 10 promoted, you rarely ever get 2 to any one stat. It seems like you pretty much just get attack 1, defense 1, agility 1, like, every single time. There was a day when you got off work, you were asleep for less than an hour, and they called you to work a double. Isn't that, like, illegal? Like, isn't there, like, hourly laws that prevent you from working a certain amount in, like, in that brief a period of time? Like, almost like safety standards. At least if you're like a W2 guy. Maybe it's just me, but watching you play this, it seems like it would feel like a Shining Force. It doesn't feel like a Shining Force game. It's definitely different, right? The aesthetic is so much different than 1 and 2. I think it's the most talked about thing when we discuss the differences between the games. It's definitely the look of the game. Like, getting used to the 3D. I think where it starts to feel the most like the first 2 games is simply when you just go to the menu, right? Like, that looks exactly like a Shining Force menu to me. Not much has changed when it comes to, like, when I open up the menu here to move him, right? Hold, magic, attack, items. Like, this is where you get back to that OG Shining Force feel. It's just like everything else that evolved. But, you know, it makes up for it with all the systems, though. Like, the coolest thing about Shining Force 3, I think, is the weapon levels. So, like, you see, like, this full metal wing that she has is level 3. As you level up each individual weapon, you get more attack bonuses, and you also get new special attacks. So instead of just having generic critical hits, you have special weapon attacks. Dude isn't a pilot. I got you, Brewski. Yeah, I think it's the best part of the game, Corey. And then every single caster has 3 spells instead of 4, and the 4th slot is reserved for whatever weapon you're using. So, like, if you look at, like, Julian's magic, he has 3 spells. If I equip him with a sword that has a spell attached to it, that's his 4th spell. And that's true for, like, every character. So you can always kind of change their casting kit to whatever you need based on the weapon you put on them. Intertwining storylines really a driving force of my interest. Yeah, the story in Shining Force 3 goes well beyond anything they did in the first 2 games. Like, the fact that all the scenarios link up is just insane. Like, I thought it was going to be like 3 separate games. Like, Shining Force, you do this army. Shining Force Scenario 2, you do this army. The fact that, like, they loop it all back and circle it all back. Oh, Running Pepper. I hadn't gotten that one yet. I think I clipped my kill of Dark Dragon when I played Shining Force 1. We went for the special attack with Max. I wanted to make sure I got it. I just recently played Shining Force CD for the first time, and I was also very disappointed with the fact that there was no towns. It does kind of make it kind of like meh. I do love the exploration factor. I never played like the Shining Force Gaiden stuff growing up. I think I'm gonna send her this way. Man, she is still grinding out levels. Freeze 4. You're one floor ahead, but you're gonna get it. Yeah, yours is just harder session. Like, that's the difference between the hardest difficulty and insane. Is I probably have just slightly bit more room for error, especially on the later floors. Like, that's one of the special attacks right there. 1000. The dragon roar and the lightning breath. Time to raid the fridge? Ooh, dude, I'm in. What are we getting? I need to eat when I'm done streaming. I had a bowl of rice checks this morning. That's like all I ate. I gotta make sure I eat something good after the stream, because then I gotta go take my son to his baseball game at like 6 o'clock. It's gonna be a busy day. Step 1, roll out of bed. Yes. Yeah, you can't get a snack unless you make it out of bed first. That's definitely... It's definitely a prereq there. Unless you have like a butler or something. Fate, you don't have anybody to bring you breakfast in bed? I wish this penguin is flying solo. Yeah. It's alright. I don't either, and I never will. Speaking of penguins, let's summon the other one.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Damian Clark, thank you for the follow. Do I like this or Shining Force 2 better? Shining Force 2 is deeply nostalgic for me. I like the artwork. I like the character designs and the 2D art more. But I like this as a game better. It's a more complete game. Ooh, she paralyzed. She vibrating. Turn the vibrator off, Spiriel. It's time for combat. You take that breakfast in bed, yeah. There's a lot of new systems in this game, Damien, that make it really, really good. She can't multitask. She cannot, in fact, cannot multitask. Tail to the face. Alright, so that gives me a pretty good idea of Julian's defense. Because those guys usually hit extremely hard. And they really didn't, so... Inferno! You're gonna make some breakfast burritos from scratch? That's pretty good. I'm a little bit jealous. Like I said, I had a bowl of rice checks, so... Speaking about breakfast burritos... Everyone's using that vibrate comment with their wife tonight. Yikes. It's time to stop time to stop vibrating. It's time for combat. Yikes. She should be able to fly up and out of here. Fate with the double thumb. Better than driving to McDonald's down the street? Yeah, that's true. I mean, anything's better than driving to McDonald's if you can avoid it. Ooh, it's time for Soul Steal. I think she has 10 plus luck. She might have 12 luck. Time for the suck. Nope. Nope. 0 for 2. 0 for 2, Marky. Just so we don't have any accidents with Marky, I'm gonna cast an Aura 4. She might get attacked 3 times here. I was kind of betting on soul stealing at least one of those. Ooh, brother. That's a lot of damage. Should you go sausage, bacon, chicken, or a combination of all of them? I'm a bacon person, personally. Like, I like bacon more than I like sausage. Wow, you left him with 1 HP. I'm your battle buddy in the kitchen. I'm going bacon over sausage every time. Like, that's my personal preference. I'm not against sausage. I mean, I'll kill some sausage too, but if you make me pick one or the other, it's going to be bacon every time. Damn, her defense is high. It's way better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I got a bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel the other day from, like, this, like, local cafe we have. Did not disappoint. They steam the eggs, too. Like, they put the eggs in a steamer, and it makes them, like, super fluffy. So, like, when your eggs come out, you get, like, a big, thick piece of egg like that. It's, like, super fluffy. Do I want to choose the spices and the seasonings? I mean, I don't do salt. Like, if you're going to do bacon, like, I don't do salt because, like, bacon is already super salty. But I'm definitely a black pepper guy. If you're going to do some eggs, you got to have a little bit of black pepper on there. Maybe even, like, a little bit of hot sauce, depending on what you're feeling. Some people like ketchup on eggs. I don't really like ketchup on eggs, but I will do hot sauce on eggs. Like a light amount of it. I don't like that she's paralyzed. I feel like Thousand's just gonna come bail her out though if I need to. Yeah, I can just use him to just destroy everything here. You're very pleased we can agree on that? Yeah, I don't know, man. Ketchup on eggs is like, doesn't go together. I can't do it, man. I don't know, like, what it is about it that people like, but to each their own, you know. I'm not gonna hate on it too much. I did have somebody talking about mustard ice cream, and I was in someone else's stream this morning, and someone was talking about mustard ice cream, and I'm like, that's sociopathic, dude. Like, mustard flavored ice cream. Like, where do we like draw the line here, guys? Might actually need to get lunch during your errands with all this food talk. Yeah. I'm definitely going to be eating as soon as this stream's done. I can already feel myself getting hungry. The problem with eating like a bowl of cereal is like it fills you up in like the moment, but you just get hungry super fast again because it's not like... It's like not enough calories. Like, it doesn't have enough sustenance to it. Yeah, basically empty calories. So it like tells your brain that you're full like right after you eat it, but like an hour later I just want more food. Stop shaking, girl. Alright, Julian will take care of this. You basically stopped eating cereal due to that. You know what the other problem with eating cereal nowadays is? Like, I don't trust the ingredients in there, man. Like, there's so much random crap that they put in it that... I don't know. Maybe she received a heavy frigid wind. She could not bear the Arctic blast, Beastie. She just froze up. She could not, in fact. Somebody get her a... Somebody get her like a Canada Goose jacket or something, so she stops shivering. One of them expensive ones that nobody can afford. There you go, the old face sit attack. Works every time. God, he's level 17. Couple more levels, he's gonna have as much HP as Taros. So what you're saying is you just can't bear to drink one, though. Beastie. Every time I come here, you're in the Trial of Heroes. Yeah, it's been a long, kind of repetitive part of the stream because the way they designed the game at the very end is you have to go back through everybody's force. So I've had to run through the Trial of Heroes with 3 different forces at this point. So this is probably my last stream in here. Like, it's probably going to take me about another hour to finish this. And then I think we're done with the Trial of Heroes. Like, that'll be it. We'll actually be able to move on to the final battle. And then some premium disc stuff and whatever, you know, whatever else beyond. But it has been a big commitment at this part of the game to level everybody up. Shining Force 3 is better than Panzer Dragoon Saga. I would agree with that. I think it's better overall. Chaos Ring. Do you saute onion or bell peppers? Do you have the option to do both? You're talking about a breakfast burrito? I would do sauteed onions and bell peppers, but I would go lighter on the peppers. So, like, I like peppers on a breakfast burrito, but you can't go too heavy into the peppers because then, like, all you taste is peppers. You have to go, like, you gotta, like, kind of go easy with the peppers so they don't become overbearing. Alright, so second to last floor here with the salamanders. Alright, big boy's gonna eat. Why not? I don't know why I moved him, like, I moved Pendolph, like, the only guy to that side. Oh no, she's weak to this. Oh, brother, that's bad. Oh, good thing that guy can't reach. Holy crap. That could have been real bad. I need to switch her weapon. Leaving the sword on was a bit of a mistake. Damn, they all are hitting the fire breath too. Relentless. Okay. Go ahead, Bridget. 115. And she's probably going to do similar damage. How do you make your eggs for your breakfast burrito, Fate? Are you scrambling them or are you doing like something else? Are you like an egg whites person or you do the whole egg or what? I need to swap her weapon out to, I think, the hammer, right? Yeah. The hammer gives her the edge. Geospark. Damn, that hits. I do the same. Yeah, that's how I would do it too. I've never tried, like, I don't really know how else you would do it on a burrito, to be honest. This game is called Shining Force 3. Shining Force 3, it's a Sega Saturn game from the late 90s. I should probably just finish one of these off just to be safe. Are we feeling garlic? I feel like it's not necessary if you're going bacon, sauteed onions, and peppers. Brewski says might have to make a breakfast burrito today. Yeah, I got everybody hungry now talking about it in the chat. I feel like you don't need garlic if you're doing all those other things. Like, garlic is maybe a bit overkill at that point. I'm just gonna go with the staff attack. Keep it simple and quick. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Literally took the words out of your mouth. Yeah, I mean, garlic isn't gonna ruin it or anything, but like if you're doing black pepper, sauteed onion, bell pepper, bacon, like you already have a lot of flavors going on there. Did I see the new Brigandine Abyss game coming out? Well, I think it was you that mentioned it, Magnus. You were talking about a new Brigandine game. Because we started talking about the one that came out in like 2021 or 2022. I think we talked about it for a minute. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt. Uh-oh. I might have left my boy out to dry here. Paying attention to the chat a little much. No! Ninja Man! Damn, that's tragic. Jeez, you don't apologize. Hey, that's not your fault. That's me, brother. We're not gonna have any issues beating this. I'm not really. I read your chat like right after I hit the stay button, and I'm like, wait, why is it telling me to wait? And I'm like, oh, I think I know why. I was in fact not very locked in that moment into what I was doing, so. Like, here I'm going to be fine because I have a ton of turns coming before anybody else gets their turn. Like, Pendolph's going to be fine. What keeps me happy in life? Low stress, free time. How's that for an answer? Oh, damn it. They're strong against thunder. Damn, I forgot about that. As soon as I hit the cast button, I'm like, wait a minute. These guys resist thunder. Yeah, free time? Yeah, exactly. Hey, I didn't say we all have it. He just asked. Like, that's the question he asked. Like, what makes us happy in life? That's basically it. Sir Dude Rave, what's up? What's up? Hola, hola. Bro's wearing his Elvis suit. How are we feeling about cheese? You could go with some cheese, definitely. Same concept though, like, I don't like when you put too much cheese on something. Like, I don't want to taste nothing but cheese when I'm like making a breakfast burrito or any kind of burrito. I think the key to making like a really good recipe is to not overdo it on certain things. I think some people like lose that concept when they're cooking. Sometimes they think more of something is better. And that's not really the case. I went to a bagel shop one day and I ordered a bagel with cream cheese, and there was a brick of cream cheese this wide, like legitimately this wide between two bagels. And I was like, how am I supposed to eat this? Like, I'm not trying to bite into it, like a full block of Philadelphia cream cheese. Like, I get the idea that like maybe it's supposed to make people feel like they get more for their money, or like I don't know like what the idea was behind it, but it was kind of gross. Primula 4 MP. Sir Dude Raid on a 3-stream streak. I'm doing grand work. Are you trying to give me credit for the burrito that you're making? That would be a stupid move. I'm not going to do that. This, on the other hand, can work out. I am choosing the ingredients. I mean, that's fair. But, like, it's still your burrito. Less thinking. I think it's time for a save state. Proden. Uh-oh, some dragon action. Not even close, brother. Alright, so we got one more floor. One more floor and we gotta kill the big boss. Primula at 14, I like that. It's a lot of MP now. You're enjoying the mini-series, Cooking with Cless. I'm a decent cook. I cook, like, occasionally. My wife does most of, like, the day-to-day cooking. But when I do cook, it comes out pretty good. I'm not, like, bad at cooking. I just don't do a lot of it. My wife's just like a phenomenal cook at this point, so it's like why get in the way of that? Do I bake? Not really. Not really a bacon type. Alright, it's time to go halberd here. We're gonna smash this thing. Pretty good defense. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, baking is a lot more straightforward. Baking's not like, I would say baking is less of an art and more of a process. Like, it's more about just following something very specifically. Like, for baking, you have to kind of follow the rules. Whereas cooking, I feel like you come out with a better result when you don't follow the rules. Like, when you just wing it. Like, you just kind of... Like, cooking is more of an art. There's more of, like, a touch to it. There's more about timing, how long you let things go, the way that you add the ingredients, and when you add the ingredients. Where baking is just like, all right, step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. Step 3. And then, like, all in all, it's just like, don't screw it up and you're fine. Chemistry, yes, exactly. It's like chemistry. Can you follow a set of rules in the proper order? In the proper amounts? Working in the bistros, paying off. What do they have you make? Like, you just make all kind of sandwiches and food? Twister. Iron Chef. Yeah, I think cooking's more fun because it's like more active. Like, when I cook, I have like things all over the place. I'm like very disorganized. And I'm like rushing to make things work properly and like overlap with the proper timings. Whereas baking, it's just like you do everything and then you just pop it in and you just wait. It's like nothing to it. Marky is 15.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
User, thank you for the follow. Oh, should I cast Shining? I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna get all my MP back. Let's go with the big one here. I'm just like completely overwhelming this guy. Giving Bobby Flay a run for his money over here. Yeah, probably not. I'm pretty sure that dude owns more restaurants than times I've even cooked. Death Drive. Whoa. That was the old harpooner right there.
Harpoon!
We're gonna go with the Palpatine attack again. Oh, my game is bugging. I don't think the game liked that sound clip. I don't think my computer liked me playing that at the same time. Your roommate came upstairs due to the smell of food. I mean, that used to get me out of bed all the time. The occasional morning where, like, you know, back when I was living home, I would smell like bacon on the stove. It's funny how I would just magically pop up out of bed. Alright, we're going to go with the same strategy we did last time where we have our units collapse into each corner and then we backtrack. Did I ever figure out the sound issue? Yeah, Storms, it had something to do with Microsoft Edge. I don't know what was causing it. Oh wow, I lured that guy out already. I don't know if I even meant to do that. So there was one of the tabs I had open in Microsoft Edge. No idea why or what the reasoning is, but as soon as I closed that tab, the crackling in my headset went away. So, not really sure why, but that was it. No way I got back just in time for this. Let's go, Brip. I'm just glad you guys couldn't hear it, because that would have driven me, like, insane. Because I thought everybody was hearing it. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything that bothers me more than, like, crackling sound. Like, static. $39 damage to Julian. These guys aren't even going to attack. Alright, so now I can go like... Ooh. Do I slow them all? I think that might actually be a better option. I lost Jubei. Yes, I lost Jubei. It was the dumbest thing ever, too. It was like so careless. And it's still like, so I put him in a spot where two of those black dragons could get to him, and they both special attacked. He died, like he would have had to have like 4 more HP or something to survive. But it was just completely stupid though, like so careless. I was just like kind of zoned out, not paying attention. Gia almost saved me from myself as well. Literally put weight in the chat like as I was moving him. Yeah, exactly, Brip. We're just gonna pretend like he went stealth, right? He's still with us. He's just doing what ninjas do best. He went stealth, and we don't really know that he's not here. I feel like that's ultra risky. I don't know. I could do a ton of damage to these guys, but that would put me in a bad spot. I need 1,000 to sort of soften these guys up before I'm ready to really move. It's weird not having as many units that can soul steal. I feel like the soul steal was like the ticket. Just gonna leave her put for another turn. I gotta kind of set this up a little better. Alright, I can take one of these guys out here. Alright, so this side is going to be fine. It's the other side I'm kind of worried about. Like Julian over here is kind of like not feeling too hot about his HP. I need a heal. Alright, I'm gonna hit a... I'm definitely gonna hit a save state here. Because I think if he catches a heal, and then I put Proden next to him and take one of those guys out, or just leave Proden behind him so nobody can actually hit them both. It's probably the trick. Blessing 2, maybe? Nice. Okay. Alright. So this corner's good. Do we add sour cream? I'm personally not a sour cream guy. I'm not a big sour cream fan, so I'm going to say no. Alright, so I definitely need to get another Aura 4 off here. For Julian. Yeah, the Blessing does a lot of damage. So. Alright, while I'm hitting this, I'm going to go take a 90-second restroom break. And then we'll be able to just finish it out right here. So I will be right back, guys. Quick break, and we'll finish up the hero trial. All right. All right, so now what do we do with Proden here? All these guys have lower defense. So I kill one of them, they probably can't kill Proden. So let's do that. Twin Rage. Time to eat. Hey, you did all the work, man. Now's the easy part. That guy didn't even reach anybody. What's this guy have for health? That's a... They don't have any MP, right? No. Okay, so I can't steal any MP in the process. I'm just gonna save the MP, to be honest. I got plenty of damage coming from this corner. Like, I don't need anything from them. Actually, I want to go this way with her. I want her to be away from that Colossus. And then I'll catch it. I'll just catch an aura. Pretty sure those guys are just going to be dead. Before they move again. I'm just gonna finish out this corner. 1000's gonna hit level 20 in this fight. I think it's safe to say that we're probably done leveling 1000 after this, right? Bloody spin. You're trying to type while eating your breakfast burrito. That's talent right there. Typing and crushing a breakfast burrito at the same time. Who is this guy? I need to conserve Gracia's MP more than any other person because he does not have any form of MP regen. Her, on the other hand, I can get her MP back very easy. You're gardening and currently still fried from yesterday. Oh, nice. Hope you had a good day, man. Oh, you're forgiving me for wearing long sleeves? That's fair. Okay. It's actually very cold in my house again. The last couple days it got down into the 40s again at night. It's like we had a quick glimpse of some spring weather and then all of a sudden it felt like it got really cold again. There you go. Good job, Proden. Yeah, I'm trying to save Gracia's MP because I'm gonna need some Aura 4s at some point when I go down the bottom. I'll have 2 characters that can cast Aura 4, which is a huge advantage over the other 2 scenarios. And then I'll even have my fairy that can cast Heal 4 or Heal 3. I'm gonna have like an abundance of healing. But Gracia is the one person that I can't get the MP back unless I use magic rings, which I don't want to have to do like until, like I want that to be like a last resort kind of thing. I can always use the magic ring if it comes down to it. There we go. Bait out some more MP. Yeah, it's not too bad out, Joshy, because it's like really sunny like today. Like it is colder today, but it's almost May, so like when I'm done the stream, I'm probably gonna make some food and then just go like sit out in the sun or something, like while I eat, and it's gonna feel super warm. So all these guys are like moving away from me here. Bridget needs to catch up. Oh, I gotta put Bridget's wand back on. Gonna steal that idea? Yeah. It's one of those days where it's real nice. Like, I should go sit out in the sun for a little bit to try to get a little bit of... maybe get a little bit of color. Oh, I gave like 3 quick chickens to 1,000 also. He got like 10 more agility out of it. So 1,000 is no longer my slowest character. Quick appreciation, you're at Hell's Kitchen, London? Dude, you know what's so funny is we've been talking about cooking for like this entire stream. And Jeremy pops in from Hell's Kitchen in London. Like, how is that, how is it possible? Like, how do these things happen the way that they happen? Yo, nice with the roses, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You are,
Oh,
in
yeah.
fact,
Very nice.
the title gifter of roses.
Oh,
No
yeah.
doubt.
Very nice.
Sonic Wave. Someone took my title. I needed it back. Hell yeah, dude. I don't think anybody needs a heal right now. No, everybody's chilling except for Jubei. Well, he's technically chilling too, just in a different way. So I can just get some MP back. Oh, I forgot to switch again. Boo. Proden, throw a blaze 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we were talking about cooking. So this whole stream we've been following along while Fate makes a breakfast burrito. And we've been talking about cooking and like ingredients and all kinds of things, like the whole stream. And then you come in like from Hell's Kitchen, like you're visiting Hell's Kitchen in London, like can't make this up. Like the whole theme of the stream has been talking about cooking. Just in case that Colossus decides to move and cast on Spirial. I don't know if he can reach, but I'd rather be safe. Like Peter Griffin breaking through the door, yeah. Did you hear my... You heard my Peter Griffin Star Wars thing? It's so perfect for a KOTOR stream. Alright, so we have one more pack of demons. So let's go this way, because then that'll leave us near the ramp as well. You thought I was making that sound? Dear God, no. Reminder for the wand swap? Yes. There we go. It was actually finally on my mind. I was like, all right, when I get her turn, go back to the wand. Because now I'm like getting down into the final... I'm getting down into the final part here where I need to actually make sure I keep my MP in good order. Like for all my characters. What is she? Does she not have a royal tiara on? Oh, she's the only one that I didn't have a tiara for. The other three all have tiaras. But I have all these casters with 4 MP regen. It's like insane. It's gonna be nice. She does have drain, yeah. She does have drain. So I can use drain on Taros. You know, if I can get the proper setup with my units in the right spot. But it really just comes down to sustainability, right? It's like if I have healers that can just sustain heals for an extended period of time, then there's really no threat to my team after that. We get the proper setup like we did the last time, and then we're good to go. It's unfortunate that these guys don't actually have these guys don't have MP. I'd be able to use it on them. Attack level 2 does like a 5 target box, right? I can only hit 3. The way everybody's set up, I can only hit like 3 people. Huh. I think I'm gonna just cast attack on like Julian and yeah, I think I kind of have the whole thing figured out at this point, Britt. It's kind of the big advantage, more so than this team being more complete as far as resources. I think just the knowledge alone is a big difference. Symbiosis Force was hard because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Like, you saw me dive down into the pit not knowing how much HP he had. I was just like, all right, well, let's go kill him. Little did I know. Like, I was thinking he had 1,000 HP. And I'm like, yeah, let's jump down there and let's go get him, guys. Did not, in fact, work out that way. I'm gonna see if I can get these guys to come in a little bit closer. Okay. Now that Colossus moved, I feel a lot better about what I'm doing here. We're good. You've been at this battle for a few days. Is it an important one? Yeah, this is the final battle you use to set up, like, for the... This is the last battle before the final battle. So you use this to set everybody up. Like, this is where you level everybody. You gear everybody. You make sure your team is, like, fully intact. And then you have to run it with all 3 forces. So it's like... Think of it as like one giant intersection between every single game that we've played so far. So there's just like a ton to it. Watching that Head the Dodgeball movie quote running in my head. Yes. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Careful which spark you use. Oh, the one is weaker from the weapon. Oh, I didn't know that. I figured it was just based on like whatever your power was. That's a good point though. I didn't even like think along those lines. Come on, you know I have a weak brain when it comes to fine details like friendships and swapping weapons. The bottom one is definitely the weapon one because that's the empty slot. Like when they give you the 4 slots, it's always in the bottom one. So I think using the one from the bottom would potentially be weaker. She's probably just going to wipe them all out here. We'll be ready to go. Woo! Close. She said, I'm just leaving a little bit for the rest of you. I really, really want 1,000 to hit level 21. Worth a check? Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to check it right now just for the sake of not wasting the MP. But I am curious. Like, I do want to know now. You got me thinking about it. Dude, the Golden Sun counter is at 0 today, by the way. That's a first. You know the other thing I don't have? She might be the only one that can cast resist. I think she has a weapon on her that I can use to cast resist. But that might be my only source. Support. No, she does not. She can cast support. Does anybody have resist? I might not have a resist weapon. Is this Golden Sun? Storms, don't start. Oh, she has it. Okay, that's actually very good. She's the one who has it. That works out well. Alright, let's save state and get ready for our final push here. Yeah, he's obviously going to cast on everybody. Yeah, Jubei would have, right? Super weird, guys. What happened to Jubei? Super weird. Justin and Storms are making sure that the Golden Sun counter does not go unnoticed. All right, it's time to go in, fellas. We have all the healing we need. We have all the support that we need. We have all the MP to sustain pretty much that we need. You never played Golden Sun nor Fire Emblem? I played one of the two Golden Suns. I think I played like the second one. Yo, Perplex, what's up, man? Man, I missed this game. We're getting so close to the end, man. As much as like I've been streaming for like 5 months of Shining Force 3. As much as like I kind of want to play something else to an extent because of how long it's been, I am gonna miss it. I'm definitely gonna miss it. I think I might be best served by casting attack here. Because if I can put attack on 1000, I can do insane damage. Played it back in the day on actual Saturn in Japanese. Yeah, so that's like the same as someone in my TikTok chat did the same thing. Like having to learn all the skills and not being able to read them. Need a boys to men. End of the road. It's gonna be so bittersweet, guys. What do we think does more damage? Zephyrus 2? Oh wait, I can use... Ah, yes, I can use this. This probably does the most damage of everything. $83. That's less than I thought. Less than I thought it was going to do. He can't really do much of anything here, so... Why don't you go take a walk, buddy? I'm not even going to bother using the evil ring. It's kind of weak sauce. And then by using the spear, that'll keep Taros from moving up. I'm hoping Taros moves before I have to commit to using... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I think it's time. We're just going to cast resist on everybody. Oh, it only gives resist level 1. Her spells are not high enough. I don't even know if that's worth wasting the turn. Rather just kill the damn thing. I think I just go with a freeze 4. 99. Yeah, I think that was the best choice. Just go for the damage because now I can come in here and probably finish him off. He's going to do so much damage. He's going to do easily over 100. $92? I thought he was going to do more than that. Damn. Alright, Julian. Wow, you're a bum. You're a bum, dude. What did I just do, guys? Did I just mess up? If I didn't get that Aura 4 in between, he might have been in a little bit of a bad spot. Could have been bad. By not switching to his blade, I did like the worst attack possible. It was like the dumbest thing I could have done. Yeah, we're really getting the party started now. Then called him a bum for it, yeah. It was totally his fault. This guy's gonna move all the way up and cast on me too, I bet. I might be in a little bit of a bad spot here overall, if I'm being honest. It's kind of stupid how I handled this. Because like Tauros is gonna move up and cast. The other Colossus is going to move up and cast. It's going to come down to turn order. I might have bit off a little more than I can chew by moving 1000 and Julian up. That was probably the mistake. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem. If I don't get a turn before Tauros moves, I'm gonna lose like everybody. A little bit impatient there. If I do get the Aura 4 off, though, I'm straight chilling. Yeah, this is good. Whoo! Thank you, Lord. Yeah, Fate, those photos that Jeremy got, man, from his trip, so cool, man. Like, the Alps in Switzerland. Alright, this guy is out of mana already. This is the one that has mana. So I guess killing this one first might be most beneficial. Alright, so here comes Tauros. We knew that was going to happen. We just have to survive this initial rush where like all these enemies are on top of us. Ooh, I can steal some MP here, maybe. I wonder how much this steals. I haven't used this very much. 26. Alright, so that basically took a whole cast out of him. I'm gonna use her to heal. She has a ton of MP, so the safe bet is to heal Julian, I believe. Because this guy's obviously gonna he's gonna melee Julian. I'm certain of it. I think we do this instead. It's time to like start buffing everybody up here. Can't center it. Damn it. I wish there was somebody standing right here. I can hit most of these guys. That's a decent pull. Yeah, we're getting right down to the end here, Fate. Like the whole run that you make all the way down here comes down to the decisions you make at this one little spot. And then once we get these two Colossus guys down, everything after that, it's not even hard. I can cast support on the rest of the guys that I missed, like 1000 and Bridget. $89 damage, no special. Bomb. Absolute bomb. She's safe if I tuck her in the corner. Alright, put his blade back on. Alright, so Taro still can't melee attack me if I go here. Huh. Questions. What to do, what to do. Save state, that's one thing we definitely do. Dimensions. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing decent getting through the HP. The problem is they send a lot of damage your way here in a minute. It's the melee attacks that are going to come in from these guys that I'm worried about. Like, yeah, like this is going to hurt real bad. Oh, brother. So now if the other one moves... Oh, he's pinned in, so thank God. Oh, that's going to hit Honesty. Oh. See, the AI knew. The AI knows. The AI knows it can kill Honesty with that cast. That's what I was worried about. Like, how do I protect people? It's not even about doing damage. It's about not taking damage. So the fact that Primula was standing, the fact that Primula was here allowed this guy to chain a cast all the way over to Honesty, standing all the way over there. You know, it's just like I tried to pin him in. The idea of moving Julian here was so that he couldn't go down and around. But I still was not able to keep her, like this freaking guy all the way over here. I was not able to protect her all the way over there. That's the difference. +1 for best centaur. Yeah, I mean basically Dentaris gets more bonus points. Just watching all the other centaurs go down. Campbell wouldn't have even made it this far, right guys? It's kind of funny, but he's the only one that survived so far. Somehow Campbell, who we talked the most trash on, is the only one that actually lived. Alright, it's time to start popping magic rings. Let's get her back in the game. There we go. Now I have enough for another Aura 4. Did Sybil die? Yeah, Sybil died. I think Sybil died before we even got to the final stage. I've also been much more aggressive with how I've approached this than I was with my other teams. I've been significantly more aggressive with how I've approached this. I want to make sure Bridget's health gets back up. The guy in the middle there is going to be dead, so I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about... the Colossus on the left, but I can possibly body block him as well. Alright, so let me do this, actually. Move her here. Heal. Yo, what's up, Vinny? Move her back a space, or like a couple spaces, and then cast. Spark 2. I just gotta get this guy down. 103, hell yeah. That's freaking massive. Alright, he's down, he's down. Marky's chilling. Level 17. Alright, I need to put Spirial there, and then I need to move like Prodin or somebody. Or actually like probably 1,000. So then this guy can't get to Bridget or any of the other guys. Did I forget the beak? I think I'm just kind of saving it for the boss, I guess. I don't know. Every time I've used it, it's broken the first time. So now it makes me just not want to use it. Battle looks like Brigandine. Very similar. Like a tile-based strategy. Definitely similar. Probably would have been smarter to use the beak, because like this is when I actually have to worry about damage more. Alright, that's actually the best thing that could have happened. I'm feeling pretty good now. I'm chilling. Because now I have Magic Ring, 4 MP coming in. She's going to have enough for 2. Oh, my first ring cracked. Yo, what's up, Disney? What's up, man? How you doing today? Arthur went out like a chump, too. Like a chump, eh? Like a chump. Alright, so somebody has a magic ring that I can pass to Isabella. Just gotta remember who it is. Spirial, yep. That checks out. I'm pretty sure I have like 6 magic rings again, so as far as magic rings go, we're kind of big on the magic. All right, I'm putting her wand on. This is going to be a good cast of attack level 2, because I'm going to hit 1,000 Spirial and Prodin. Yeah, I was gonna say, Brip, there's a name for that. There's definitely a name for your affliction. Yeah, the fact that he can drop all the damage on all my units like that is pretty intense. However, this Colossus should not live to see another turn. Like, there's no way. I'm going to stick with the Rod only because I don't think her wands are leveled. So I'll worry about the MP regen later. But this is going to drop 100, and then 1,000 will drop 100. Assuming you have only one? Yeah, exactly. You could have lots of afflictions. Alright, let's use our beak, guys. Let's do it. It's penguin time. He gets to cast a random summon. Ooh, Hell Dragon. That's a good pick. That's actually a pretty good pull. Sit on his face. Hello, Ashley. Alright, it's time for the final setup, everybody. It's time to save state. It's time to throw Julian in harm's way so that he just decides to attack Julian over and over. I want to get him to move into this corner again, right? So I'm going to bait him out by using a spark. And then he's going to move over one space to attack Julian. So that's going to pull him into the corner. And then I'm going to put Spirial and 1000 on the sides of him. That's my bait strategy. Alright, Gracia can start using his magic rings. He's going to be my backup Aura 4. I don't think I'm going to need his Aura cast really that much. But he's just going to be like my backup healer. You're also setting up to engage Tauros? Nice. That's the way, man. That's the way. Okay, so he moves over, he hits Julian, just like I wanted. We're setting him up, fellas. We're going to go conservative on the MP and just heal Julian. And this is the final stretch here. Now we're going to have like a really, really good setup. Bridget has the wand on, I believe, right? Okay, so we're good on the wand. I wish I could cast that MP drain without having to stand next to him. Right? Because, like, if I have to put a mage next to him, isn't that very bad? Like, would that be a terrible idea to try to MP drain him right now? I don't know if she has the defense to put her down there like that. Oh, she has 94. She has more defense than 1000. I don't know. Because that would take away his ability to, like, really cast at all. So I'm going to do it, but I'm going to wait one more round of turns. I'm going to cast a lower level spell just to get something in. I can't put her down there yet because her health isn't high enough. Alright, 1000's going to go behind him and pin him in. Spirial's going to come up on the side and finish the job. $92. That's going to make him go down pretty fast. She needs a heal first. Alright, he can't get attacked if he stands here. golden bead. Bird lady for 45. Put her next to Bridget. Time to start bombing freezes. I am gonna switch to the wand though, because that's gonna give me way more sustainability on MP. So Marky should just be able to cast freeze fours like from now till the end of time. She's almost getting half of it back every single time. Alright, our setup is in place. Everybody's gonna be full. Spirial drops down. Game over. They're all friends. Magic ring again. Top her off. Jeremy, you gonna get back on that RuneScape grind when you get home? Cast slow on him. You've been on the grind there, you just want your PC back. Ooh, it worked. Alright, so I can decrease his defense and his agility. That's good to know. You haven't been bossing because it's not easy on mobile. Yeah, I would imagine that kind of sucks. Dude rave. Having a little rave with the emotes in chat. What is that supposed to be? Is that like a... Is that a dog shaking its ass? Okay, now she can drop down and use her magic. MP drain. Wait, that doesn't leave a space for Spirial. Crap. I have an idea. 40 MP. Oh my god, that worked well. Dude, he's gonna be out of MP real quick. Furry ass shake. 101 damage. Yeah, he's gonna be out of MP real quick. If we're stealing 30 MP every time. Unlimited power. Do it. Friends with 1,000. What does that do for me? Anything? I'm gonna move her over here and use our Halberd for one turn. And then I'm gonna flip-flop her and Bridget. Once I get the MP, once I take all the MP out of them, I can swap them out. Let's go, Penguin Man. Pendolph putting in work. Cracked another magic ring. She doesn't really have to do much healing at all. It's gonna hit herself with a heal 1. She doesn't really have anything else useful I can do this turn. Support. Yeah, there's no point in doing anything drastic here. Gain another MP point and top herself off. Summoning Tiamat, yeah, that was dope. The fact that she can get that to cast is pretty nice. I want to swap him and Spirial out. Oh no, does he think he can kill him? The AI says yes. Oh wait, this is good. That's only one. Oh wait. Huh? I thought that was the one that automatically brought him to 1 damage. I didn't know it could kill them. Alright, change of plans. You can't resurrect in combat. You can bring him back to life, like out of combat, but you can't bring him back in the middle of the fight. That's not like a mechanic in this game. I am pulling all his MP out of him though, so I'm going to get down to the point where it's only going to be melee attacks. How long is it going to be till this beak breaks though? I feel like I've gotten extremely lucky. 6. Next to Bridget. Drop him into the hole. Damn, he's not using specials at all. What are you doing, my guy? Oh, I broke another magic ring. What are we doing, guys? Trusted with Julian. Doesn't really help me all that much. Everybody still has full HP. So, support level 2. Did I insure my rings? No. We can repair them. We're going to take them to a jeweler when we're done. With the rate that I've been breaking things, I should be insuring all my items. He only has 97 MP left because we're basically taking all of it. We've just been ripping his MP. 38 more. So like one more time, he's not even going to be able to cast on us. Summon Demon King. Nice. That was kind of dope. And Julian back to being a basic bum. Basic Julian doing basic attacks. Item, use magic ring. I'm like, what am I doing here? Here we go. Another cracked magic ring. Yo, Brip, it looks like our luck with magic rings is running thin compared to last time. I used the magic ring like 10 times last time with 0 failure rate. It's getting dicey, not gonna lie. I think we're good. Like if you look at Isabella's MP, I think that's where we're kind of chilling. Cause she has so much MP, and then he still has a magic ring. So like, oh no, he broke both, but he still has enough to cast one more Aura 4. I'm gonna trade with. She just broke hers too, right? Okay, who else has a magic ring? I think it's just her, right? She the only one left? I think I'm gonna trade, actually. Because she gets 4 MP regen, he doesn't. Unpopular opinion. It just ruins the game, nerfing only actual attacks, leaving magic power still the same. Yeah, I agree with that. Because I felt like when I played on Insane, it almost forces you into using a very specific party. Like, if you want to use a character like Justin or Waltz, like any of the archers, or like Kate, it's pretty much if they don't get a critical, they don't do anything. So it's like, I don't know. It was kind of annoying. I noticed it when I first started the final battle in Scenario 1. and Justin would do 1 damage. And then he would get a special attack, and he would do like 35 damage. Oh, there goes my beak. So it was kind of like an all or nothing proposition, which made like the decision-making process kind of stupid. I don't want my decision making to be completely just a roll of the dice. I want there to be like some thought behind it. Pendolph and Thousand should be soulmates. What if you get a dragon and a penguin mate? Like, what would come out? What kind of like what kind of animal would you call that? What's her friendship bonus? Attack power. Magic power. Increases defense strength. What do you get for standing next to her is the question. Okay, is anybody actually friends with her? Increases magic resistance and luck, so that doesn't really help much. Honestly, just gonna save her MP. Like, it's about sustainability at this point. Like, I don't know why I'm even attacking or thinking about attacking with her. Didn't know that players could HP could exceed the HP bar like Julian's. Yeah, 1000 is my highest, right? 134. Magic ring on Julian. Come on, don't break, don't break, don't break. Or Gracie, I'm at. Hey, Dragwins. Pendragon. Isn't a Pendragon like an actual kind of monster in some games? Yo, that guy. What's up, by the way? Alright, that's the end of his MP. I think he's out of MP. Pendragon. Oh, that's Arthur's last name. Really? If you're having to overlevel, you're defeating the point of increasing the difficulty. Yeah, checks out. Like, that does make sense. It's kind of lame that way, right? He's out of MP. All right. So let's heal her up. 41 damage and a heal on herself. He has absolutely nothing he can do now that his beak is broken. It's pretty much just casting the evil ring. Uther Pendragon. Hey, you're here for the best part. So Campbell got another plus, by the way. Because Honesty died, so that's one more night that didn't survive. Campbell deserves some respect. Ugh. Do we have to, though? Like, do we have to? I get that he's kind of earned some respect. But, like, do we have to? Actually, I hope Gracia gets his turn first. I'm kind of, like, spaced out again here. I should have used an aura with Isabella. Now I'm going to have to use an aura with Gracia. Because I didn't realize I had a lot of... Still had a lot of low characters down there. I wasn't paying attention to Spirial and Thousand. You're just mad because you benched him in Scenario 2. He is the comeback story of Scenario 3. I mean, Campbell has earned a little bit of props for his final run. But he still doesn't hold... He still doesn't hold it to Dantaris. Just think, like... Oh, wow. He went for Bridget. Dantaris couldn't even speak English. Or, Campbell couldn't even speak English until they made a translation project. Dantaris could speak English the whole time. That's all I'm saying. Actually, it doesn't make a difference if I put her here now because he can't cast magic. At the same level, check them stats. It should be noted you were a lot more careful with Campbell. This is true. This is true. I was kind of careless with honesty as well. Is Dantaris' facial hair in the room with us? Look, as someone that also is not allowed to grow facial hair, I can't hold that against him. It's time for a shave. This is true. When they met in the town, I guess technically Campbell did check. Campbell did speak. Yeah, facts. You're right. You're right. All right, you got me there. You got me there. Bripster says, "Are we still flogging a dead and inferior horse over on TikTok?" It appears that we are. Oh, I gotta put her... Why does she not have the wand on again? Why would I have even swapped that? Doesn't make any sense. Owie? Yo, Bridget's over here tanking like a champ, though, because she just drains, and then she gets a heal for 3 MP. And there's no MP loss whatsoever to what I'm doing right now. You claim you were more careful with Campbell, but honestly, Dantaris and Arthur died. So you think Twitch is coping super hard right now? I love how we have a TikTok Twitch rivalry. That's what's fun about this. Elmers. I don't really have anything for him to do. Oh, hey, look, Julian decided to do something. Campbell lived a weak life hiding behind the female mages, while Dentaris died a heroic, mighty death. So, Campbell cowered from the edges while Dentaris went out on his shield. I love Dentaris. I just have to defend Campbell from unjust hate. Ooh, I like that, Storms. Campbell's he's so afraid to show his face, he has to hide it behind the facial hair. Whereas Dentaris is not ashamed to show his face in public. All of his face. The Noon Masquerade combination is definitely goes hard. Like they might have been. Although I don't know, I think Marky and Bridget might have Noon and Masquerade beat. I think the combination of Marky and Bridget beats them both. Marky's ridiculous. I think she's been my strongest mage that I've had. Like, and it's not even close. Toasty, what's up? Funny thing about the Centaur thing, because objectively, if you level up Donhort, he ends up with the best stats outside of Arthur, and nobody likes him but me. Yeah, but like Donhort is like Donhort's just a subpar character because for like a whole scenario, they don't even let you control him. That's what made me hate him. So like Donhort loses points because he just runs off aimlessly and does stupid stuff for an entire scenario, and there's nothing you can do about it. So by the time I got Donhort, I had already been incredibly biased against him. That was my problem with Donhort. Also, he's named Donhort. That's just loser energy right there. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. He kind of has a very underwhelming... He looks like one of those drunk uncles that you would have that like goes up to the party late and drinks too much. Like that's what Donhort reminds me of. I think, honestly, though, the NPC for ages part is what got me. So, every time I go back and play Shining Force 2, I absolutely hate the part where you can't control Peter. Where Peter does the same thing every turn. He goes down one space and right one space. Down one space and right one space. He doesn't move. He doesn't move. He doesn't move. It's so annoying. And then, like, you're trying to get a kill on a specific character, and then Peter just flies out of nowhere and steals it. That's basically what Donhort was doing. Do you see the block, by the way? Did anybody just see that block? Did Bridget just completely flex on Taros? Also, how has my evil ring been used like 7 times without breaking? Like, watch, it's 100% it's gonna break this time because I pointed it out. Nope. How much HP does he have? I think he legitimately has like 6,000 HP. Yes, Donhort is the equivalent of unpaid babysitting. I would agree with that. Having to have him run around and you just like can't control him. That I actually despise that part of the game. That was the one part that I hated in Suikoden 2. When I was playing Suikoden 2 and you would get to the like the tactical parts, and then they would just like auto-complete the whole thing, or like half the battle was units that you couldn't even move. I'm like, what's the point of this? Yeah, we're just absolutely dumping damage in him now.
Harpoon!
I suppose I should let him die and not resurrect, but another Tism kicks in and you can't allow it. Yeah, I suppose that's a problem. Oh my god, she countered this time. She blocks, counters with a Spark 4, and then counters with an actual attack. What a flex. I think Bridget might be MVP of this fight right now. If I had to give out an MVP, it definitely goes to Bridget at the moment. Yeah, right, Skip? Need to stop talking about the centaurs and start talking about Bridget? Facts, dude. Like, that is where the real juice is coming from this time. He's got to be getting close. I think I probably did like 4,000 at this point. It's got to be real close. He should be showing his HP soon. Yo, Neo Sauron, what's up, man? Thanks for the heart, me. I think 1,000 took offense there. Yeah, he was like, MVP who? I'm just going to drop 100 damage here real quick. Don't mind me. Because I have so much MP and I really don't need any of it. Because I have like I have him stuck in a perfect pattern right now. Is this the final battle? This is the final battle of the hero trial, which is like right before the actual final battle. Session, how long do you think the actual final battle will take? Like, is it something I can do in one stream? Or is it like a 4-hour stream or a 5-hour stream? You have a trio battle before the final battle? Okay. Primula is 16. We are going to do it on insane difficulty also, so we have to factor that in. It would probably be like 2 hours. Okay, so we'll get it done in one stream. We are going to play on insane difficulty when we go to the final battle. They're all the final battle, so you have to turn to insane after this. Okay. It's fair. I'm probably going to do it probably Friday afternoon. Which I'll have like, it should be like open-ended. I should be able to stream as long as I need to. I shouldn't really be on a timer, so. You know, if it's 3 hours, it's 3. If I have to go 4, I can go 4. The final battle won't be long compared to the Millennium of Fables written after the battle. Exactly. You do have to factor that in, though, because, like, once you beat the final battle, there's always a whole bunch of, like, tying things together story-wise, like, to end the game. Exposition. Oh, I see HP. I see HP. We're so close, fellas. We're so close. Tail swag. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? Since we got him all the way down. Shining. Consume all MP. What do you think, Gracie? 100 damage? Beam cannon. Ew, 63. Get out of here. You disgust me, Gracia. You just used all your MP to do 63 damage. I mean, you can't all be as cool as Isabella doing like 80 damage. Oh, brother. Make it a good one. I think this is your last attack, buddy. Oh, she countered again. Bridget MVP, like, no doubt. It's not even debatable at this point. It's not even debatable. She's the MVP. I'm not even gonna... She's not even gonna heal herself. That's how much she's gonna flex on it. Does your Discord have the settings you use on SSF? Miami has messed up spell graphics but runs. I think Session put a setup guide in there. There should be a notepad, like a README file, that has some settings. But I could, if you want, I can go over like off stream what I have mine set to. I didn't do anything crazy. Like, there's also an updated BIOS file that might help. We did it! I got the Force Blade. Alright, everybody. We officially have taken down the hero trial with every single army. So let's take our Force Blade out of here. Where'd they put that, by the way? You stole my blade. Oh, it doesn't glow like the other ones. That's lame. Where's my green shiny where's my green shiny blade? Damn, that does a crazy amount of damage, though. 125 is his attack. I've made almost all my Ori weapons. I think there's a couple that I don't have. But I even made them all for my B team, too, so... Like... all the units that are promoted, or like that I was able to put them on, even the ones that aren't promoted, they're sitting in their inventory. So like everybody has their Ori weapon in some form. SSF. I'm using SSF. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna resort all the gear off stream, so I'll have everybody at least close to being ready to go for next stream, as far as having the proper gear on, accessories, as much as I possibly can. And then when we start the stream on Friday, we'll do like a quick gear check. We'll kind of just go over everything, maybe discuss a couple adjustments if I need to move some things around, and that'll be it. But the majority of gear, I'll just make sure everybody has like a base level of the best gear to start, and then we'll go from there. So, all gas, no brakes, baby. That's how we do it here. Okay. So, that's going to be it for today. Another successful stream. I will be live tomorrow night with some Knights of the Old Republic. For anybody who's been following that. Code Tour tomorrow night after I get done work. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then Thursday, no stream. Friday afternoon, we finish up Shining Force 3, Scenario 3, if I can possibly do it. So that's the plan. And then, actually, before I forget, let's do that. It looks like I had it even... Why did I even... I had it even down 1. But let's keep it on insane. And we'll be ready to go. So, again, as always, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you soon. Drop me a follow on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube, wherever you prefer to watch streams. I'm there. Everybody have a good week. Take care.